Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Fiddles it through. Reinders. Bastoni cuts it out. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, Red, nice interception. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Sommer gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
He's a calm, reassuring presence, Peter. He can stop shots with the best of them, but he can also organise his defence and prevent panic from spreading. I think as a defender, that's just the kind of keeper you want to be playing in front of. He's a good communicator too.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. De Vrij with the clearance. It'll be a throw-in. Thuram. Goes to finish! Played in deep. He gets big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Belanova. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Quadrado. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well timed, excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Pavlidis. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And here's the chance to counter. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Quadrado. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Sassuolo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's got a side of goal! That was mighty close. Interesting ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sassuolo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Davids. Has a look and has a go. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Time and again they are repelled. And now the breakaway.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Quadrado. Pavoletti! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And it's been taken short. It's a good-looking cross. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Sassuolo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Batistuta. He's got away. And Batistuta! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use...
Pavoletti! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Nice control. Great chance! Sticks it away! comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Sassuolo are having a ball here. In for a header! He's put it wide. Pavard. He's through, now is he in? Thuram! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And yes, it's him again. Sassuolo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Thuram has a goal! Oh, terrific save.
Sassuolo were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Sassuolo have their second corner now. There's the header. Loose. That's another chance. They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Strong running down that left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Thuram! He scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 30, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 4.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Martinez. And Martinez! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Al 63esimo minuto.
And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started, and when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Sommer finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, the goalkeeper's role has changed a lot since I played, Peter, and nowadays they're expected to be far more involved in the build-up play, almost playmakers. When it comes down to it, though, what you really want between the sticks is someone like this guy, someone you can rely on.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! It's a pretty loose pass. Ambrosini. Milan finding their passes. That's a sharp pass.
Adriano really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Adriano played back in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Adriano running with the ball. Mateus. And here's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Batistuta. Still goalless. Pull it. Adriano. He could be in here. That has been cut short. Sommer clears. Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Thuram. And smartly reclaimed. He's having a hit! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
No, that's been intercepted. Shevchenko. He's had a hit! Goal, Milan! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Back into the middle. Oh, that's a... And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Batistuta. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Adriano. Shevchenko. And the finish! He's missed, but not by that far. Almost half an hour in now. Pullet wins the duel this time. In with the challenge. Cannavaro spots it. And oh, what a mistake! And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Adriano looking to run onto it. He's had it taken off him. Barella. Schneider. Nicely weighted ball. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's run loose here. Barella. Çalhanoğlu. Driving on and making good progress. Barella promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's let fly. It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Bastoni is there and he can pick it up. Schneider. Oh, this looks sharp. Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Big chance! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Gullit. Thuram. Thuram! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo caldamente a contribuire all'iniziativa Un Gol per la Vita, presentandovi agli stand appositi.
And the action is back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's having a go! Terrific! Can he put it away? He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. In for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. This ended up in no man's land. And that could set him on his way. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Barella. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, played through for the wide man. Not the most accurate pass. Adriano. Shevchenko. Showing great feet there. He's got the shot away! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Played out to the right. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Batistuta, oh, well played. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Oh, and he's through the middle. Batistuta! Out of play for a throw. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Batistuta. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for it.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Mateus. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's been shifted off it. Kvaratskhelia, foot in. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Distributed tidily. And that has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ronaldinho. Now the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And how did he not make it four?
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Can he finish? Just couldn't stay down for him. It's a good run down the right. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. That's off target.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Pavard. Barella.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho, and he's running through. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's been cut out, well played. Mateus. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Maldini. Pullet. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, it's Batistuta. That is a great pick out.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Kvaratskhelia and Batistuta! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. Ronaldinho looking understandably energised after his goal. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Belanova. And he'll shoot here. And with that, the final whistle. Inter Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no... And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. And the keeper takes decisive action. Martinez.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have had the first significant moment. Thuram!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's going for goal! Ribery.
Martinez.
In acres. And Ribery! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they've got a throw. Just eases him off the ball. Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's managed to gift it back. Costa Curta. He is through here. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. He's in, and he'll shoot here! Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
You can run onto that. And the shot! And he's following up! And one more try! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Martinez
at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Thuram! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's got the shot away! Oh, that's a key interception. Ribery. Martinez. And he welcomes it in. And Ribery! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nicked it back promptly. Çalhanoğlu. Ribery. Ribery. Ribery! Great effort, but no way through. Pavard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. DiMarco. It's Thuram. And he skips past his man. Thuram, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least...
There's the hit! And the pass is intercepted. Has a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Çalhanoğlu. Shifted it to the flank. Hernandez. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Played back in, and that is expertly dealt with. Batistuta, not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta. Hernandez. Hernandez. De Vrij carries the ball down the right. He's in plenty of space here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And there is the half-time whistle. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And we're off again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Now it's Barella. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
It's out for a goal kick. Barella. Locatelli. And it's Ribery. Martinez. Terrific header. Well, that is remarkable.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Belanova. What a throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Barella. Hernandez. He's got away. Sommer will lay claim to that. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And Batistuta! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Inter certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.000.
And that's another good win of the ball. Costa Curta. Kvaratskhelia, and he's managed to get free. Oh, smashing header! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Costa Curta. And it's Locatelli. Yildiz. He's found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. Kvaratskhelia. Schneider. And back to the goalkeeper. Locatelli. Yildiz. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Milan have it back and can go again. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, great chance. Now the finish! It's in!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Stefan de Vrij. He's shifting through the gears here. Heads it! Oh, the ball, and it's come back out to him. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
It's their second corner of the game. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And Batistuta! Really well taken goal. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So, just a constant. He's having a go! That has ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. Hernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. There will be a throw-in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well-timed, excellent interception. Barella. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Ribery. Into the last 5 minutes. And a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. And he's only too happy to take that back. Back into the middle. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Barella!
Il quarto uomo indica 4
Belanova.
minuti di recupero.
There will be 4 extra minutes, and that could set him on his way, and he's certainly on... Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's picked his way through. Yildiz. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. Real chance! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So that is it. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto.
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Yeah. DiMarco. That is good alertness. Otto. Ribéry. It's a pretty loose pass. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He's got the shot away! Shin to shin, bite, and again! And the ball's come loose here. Martinez! And we have our very first corner. He's shooting! Goal! Milan! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Çalhanoğlu. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Barella has a look and plays it forward. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bremer. Thuram producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's a nicely measured pass. Milan upping in. Oh, what a mistake! And he's got the beating of... Decent hit! And he's found the net! Inter are back in business. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two...
Oh, they could be... Big chance! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Abbiati deals with it effortlessly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And no, that was never going to make it. Martinez. Out for a throw. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Thuram. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Chooses to go back. Kvaratskhelia. 5 minutes till the break. Locatelli cuts out the pass. Bremer. Odo. Martinez is herring after that one. Martinez looking to get on the end of this. In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Has a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Hernandez knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Ribery. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And Martinez! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Inter Milan leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. That gets things going for the second half. Now that's well seen too. That's a throw. Pavard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Locatelli. Locatelli cuts it out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Batistuta. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's got a... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Nice physical challenge. Thuram. Bremer clears.
Might want to be careful there.
Hernandez. Oh, great play! Can he finish? Belanova. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Çalhanoğlu plays it short. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. DiMarco. That is a great... Thuram! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Corner number 2 then.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Milan
è di
are looking to go forward now.
80.953 spettatori.
Ribery.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And he's taking no chances there. And he's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Otto. Now it's Tura, and he's managed to get free. DiMarco. Ribery. Locatelli. Yildiz. He is through here. Yildiz! He's missed, but not by that far.
Barella certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Well, there's the clearance. And it's Ribery. Yildiz. Well, that pass isn't the best. Costa Curta. Yildiz.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Martinez. And the shot! There it is! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of clinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat. Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for options for movement. Barella! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Barella fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's been given away. Milan looking to pass their way through. He's looking to set... Shot at goal! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one...
Yildiz! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
10, Schneider. Numero 32. Numero 5. Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23. Il numero 16. Il numero 7. Il numero 22.
Oh, good ball.
Il numero 4.
Good read, needed to be.
Ci saranno 5
Barella.
minuti di recupero.
Gets his pass away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ah, he's given it away. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Mkhitaryan crosses.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Ribery. And that is as far as it goes. Inter Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, smashing header! Rafael Leao. Alessandro Costa Curta, he Doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that? Good effort from distance. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And it's Berardi. Calhanoglu and Mancini. Rafael Leao looks to get on the end of this. Well timed, excellent interception. Mancini spots it and intercepts. And he's managed to get rid. Kvaratskhelia. Calhanoglu cuts it out. Pinches it off him. That's good running with the ball. He's got away. And he's there to get it away. First quarter of an hour gone. Calhanoglu. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Great ball if he can get there. He's had a shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Batistuta. Referee has just said play on. Plays a delicate ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's ambitious. That is decidedly lacking.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Thuram. That's an excellent interception. He won't be happy with that one. That has not gone well. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Calhanoglu goes short. And he's gone backward here. He's having a go! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Per l'Inter ha segnato al 27esimo minuto numero 10 Schneider.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be...
He's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Barella. Oh, good spread. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
DiMarco. Thuram.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And here's Thuram. Succumbs to the pressure. Del Piero.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Moved on forwards. Pavard gets across to Inter. Could be danger here. He is through here. Can he finish? Sticks it away. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great...
That is Stuta! And he's done it! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. Inter Milan go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's the whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
He's got the shot away! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Stefan de Vrij. No way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he was quick to react. Berardi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Di Marco. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's managed to get free. Kvaratskhelia. Chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Inter Milan with this to equalise. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Çalhanoğlu having a look. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Extraordinary save from Sommer. And here's Del Piero. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314
Here's Batistuta, Barella.
spettatori.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chance to shoot now. Nice ball, and he might be... And Batistuta! Well, what about it? Inter Milan have dragged it back at the last. Çalhanoğlu. Batistuta. Now, this could be a chance. Header! No, not the best of headers.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
He can run onto that. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Costa Curta. Want to throw in. Barella. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20.
Inter Milan making another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
And it's Del Piero. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Batistuta.
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means...
And a shot! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. I think there's actually a quiet confidence.
Del Piero! In he goes again! Goal! Inter! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Oh, easy pickings there. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point.
Can he finish? And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Corner number 2, then. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass has been well intercepted. That's good vision.
Inter certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And a header! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He's beaten the last man. Now it's Del Piero. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kvaratskhelia. That looks a good ball through. Mancini. Batistuta. Hits one! Bonaventura. Zielinski. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So off we go then. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. In with the challenge. Can he latch on to this? Yep, it's a corner. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Xiao gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It carries far too far and out of play. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Abraham. And the counter is on. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Xiao. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Shakes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Could be danger here. He's free, he has got... There's the hit! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 18° minuto, numero 9.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Bastoni gets a foot in here. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that is as far as they're going to go. Abraham. Great defending, strong and determined. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Kvaratskhelia. He's got a side of goal. And that is doing no harm at all.
Inter were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Kyle Walker. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's played him through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, it's Batistuta. And that has been clubbed away. He's going for goal! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Sneijder really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
No way through there. Not the most accurate pass. Strong running down that left flank. Stood up well to him there. Thiaw cuts out the pass. Rafael Leao. Kvaratskhelia.
Inter can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Terracciano.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He could be in here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. João Felix tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Sneijder. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. João Felix. Sneijder. And it's Batistuta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Inter Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. João Felix. Rafael Leao. He's away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Abraham. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's João Felix. He's got away. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's been won straight back.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, it's come loose. He is through here. Terrific header. It's anyone's ball now. And that was very necessary. Terracciano. Can he get it through? Time and again they are repelled. Oh, well played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Some will...
Batistuta! They've scored! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to...
And the finish! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Ha segnato al 65esimo minuto, numero 9.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
And Batistuta! He's kept it out just.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Çalhanoğlu plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Joao Felix driving on and making good progress. Reinders puts his foot on the gas.
Milan are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Inter Milan have scored two quick goals here. Rafael Leao. He's had it taken off him. Kvaratskhelia. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. It's a... Can he put it away? And how did he not make it four?
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Reinders. Thiaw cuts it out. Rafael Leao. Now it's Abraham. DiMarco calmly anticipates. Terracciano. Abraham. Çalhanoğlu proves too strong. Rafael Leao. Can he finish? It's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato all'84esimo minuto.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. It's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's through now, is he shapes to shoot? Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Hernandez. Here's Rafael Leao. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, important interception. Rafael Leao. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Thuram! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Big header! Harmlessly behind. Joao Felix. And that will be the final act. Inter Milan have done it. The perfect... Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way. Big chance! There it is! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the pass is intercepted, and he's had it nicked away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Hits one! They've scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And through to the goalkeeper. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Reinders is behind this one. Batistuta. Hummels does really well there, strong defending. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Evair actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the header! Harmlessly behind.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
DiMarco. Strong running down that left flank. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lookman. Oh, that was vital. Great chance! Surely now they are well and truly